Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marquez, and I went to EGX today. So I just got back from EGX, and I got a bunch of things from there. But I also did some recordings while I was there. I recorded some video on my camera. So, um, here they are. Uh, how do I outro it? I'll see you in a second. I wonder if that's going to be in it. Stand in the queue. Tom, you're on the camera. I don't know if you can hear us. Lots of noise in the background. Or I might put the sound out anyway. Just stand in the queue. And I cannot angle the camera for the life of me. There's some people behind us. And let's put this over. There's a queue ahead. It won't focus, but that's good because I don't think anybody wants their faces on this. Now it's going to focus again on me. And you. Hey, did you just do that to the screen?
What?
Just put your middle finger up.
No, I was wiping my eyelash.
With your middle finger? It looked like you were giving the middle finger to the screen. Well, you do it again. This is just me wasting time while we're in the queue. I don't even know what I'm going to do when I'm in there. This is really hard to angle. Mainly because I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah.
Like people walking in behind us. Security checks over there, next by Tom. Behind Tom. Is it a security check? They're just putting wristbands on, aren't they? There's another queue over there, but I think they seem to be going straight in. I think they seem to be going straight in.
There's still like tens of thousands of people walking in as we speak.
Oh yeah, there's lots of people coming in. There's lots of people there.
Thousands, hundreds, I don't know.
All those people recording with their phones though. Am I the only person who brought a camera?
Yeah.
Am I that sad that I'm the only person who's brought a camera? Oh well. We'll leave it there for now. I'll see you inside. Can we stop a second? Wait for my camera to focus. So you can see that sign off for a mile. Odyssey. Look how long the queues are already. We only just got in. Okay, so let's turn the camera around. We're over here. Tom.
Our policemen,
And we're gonna
our
move that to there.
law-abiding citizens. Come on.
And I'm gonna switch my hat.
Just went past King Shy
I
Guy.
like making stupid jokes.
Which
Now we're
is around finishes so
You're now wearing my other hat backwards.
Key results, please, player one. Please stand up and put the controls in front of you on the desk, please. And right.
So I now got married hats. Because why not? I went to that when we got in here.
Okay.
It's really hard to hold the camera doing this. Hey, Odyssey! Come. Keep going. I can't hold the controllers and record at the same time, so I'm just going to record yours. I finished pretty much what I wanted to do. You had the stage of all the enemies in. I got no enemies in my stage. At least from what I saw. Focus it. I think you can get your hat to capture one of the enemies. If you throw the bullet bill, you should be able to take control of him. Give it a try, Tom. You have to use the bullet bill to get out there. You have to capture a bullet bill. Use your hat on him. problem? You done, mate? Did you have fun, Tom? No! Why? What did you do? Huh? I had fun. That thing is huge.
Is that supposed to be Mario Rabbit?
Yeah, can't you see the DK type?
Oh.
That's the Rabbit Donkey Kong. I don't think there's an actual Donkey Kong in there, just the Rabbit one. The eyes are huge. And this is just Ubisoft, this isn't even Nintendo, and there's so much, it looks so Nintendo as well.
Okay. This game is Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Point the camera at the top.
Yeah.
There's the name of it.
Mario.
Point up there.
Yeah.
Point the camera up there.
Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And we have.
Trying to get into a game.
We have Dean, and it's currently on a cutscene.
No, I'm running around.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think that's where I want to go.
Okay. He's running around.
Place it should be it. I don't know where to go because I've done it to somebody else's game. I don't want World 3, I want World 1. No, Amiibo, I should have brought my Amiibo with me. I can't scan it with the thing anyway. 12-2, I want World 1, that's all. What should we do? One. There we go. I'm on my way. You're not
Okay.
even screening.
Oh, sorry. Dean is currently going into World 1.
Wherever that takes me around here. Can't go that way. Okay, so I'm going to go up to that thing. I assume it's going to shoot me onto the path.
And
I've never played this before.
here we go.
Point to the screen. Go look where you're looking on there, because otherwise
Yeah.
it's not pointing the screen.
And here we go. This is
I'll start from the first one. Yes.
this
You
is
really want to.
World 1.
Alright. That's a load, good. Okay. When we go here,
We have Mario. We have Princess Peach as a rabbit, and
Rabbit Peach and Rabbit Luigi. Oh,
And
I can't get to play
Rabbit
these guys,
Luigi.
The guys who were on it before played those ones already. What was that? What did they do?
oh,
okay.
You've got to defeat 14 enemies.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
There.
A is to fight, and
I wonder where the Sonic Forces section is. I have no idea. It's everywhere. There's another one over here. There's also a Sonic Forces section. Everywhere. Sonic Forces. Jeez. Is that Metal Sonic? Okay. Metal Sonic, Eggman, Infinite, Tails, custom character, Sonic, Knuckles. There's some Sonic merch up on here as well. Focus, there we go. Sonic is everywhere. Oh, that's really, I want that.
you want what?
That. The Emerald Hill Zone. That one.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called already. Sonic t-shirts. Oh, Knuckles t-shirt. Which version is it? Is it new or old?
It looks fairly new to me.
Oh, there's all the different. There's the 3 different Sonic types. Classic Sonic, Modern Sonic, and Sonic Boom. Modern Sonic and New Sonic. There we go. All the old stuff. That's an album, isn't it? next to Sonic. Hey! Bit closer, come on. Hey! Put your arm around Sonic. Go on, best friends. Fine, you hold this while it's recorded, and I'll stand next to it. I'll look Sonic.
And here we have Dean playing Sonic Forces, and you can, as you can clearly see, the game started.
How do I hoping it's that? Can I only...
And oh,
I shouldn't spin the music play. Is it playing itself?
yeah, and the game somehow seems to be playing itself.
Sweet.
Oh.
Oh, the music got out. Oh, we got hit. Oh, okay.
Oh, Dean got hit. And oh.
Are you just going to keep making random noises, Tom? Oh, I got hit. I got no rings.
Dean's doing really well.
Triangle.
As you can see from this, he's doing really well.
That's not a controller. How do I home it?
He's just trying to work out the
I have to
controls.
wait for that.
So,
Hello.
and he dies. So he's got another attempt.
That is awesome.
Here we go. That is his,
Yes,
and his
yeah.
second attempt. I hope from what you guys can see that this is a game that you might think about trying to play yourself.
Yeah, that target doesn't come up when I want it to.
As you can see, there's a few enemies around.
A little bit clunky on the heavy attack. Oh, it could just be me.
And it's
This is really cool.
Sonic
I like this.
with another character.
I'm getting out of here. You guys can shoot whenever you want. We on next. Wait, are there rings under here?
And obviously
Got it.
your aim is to get rings as well.
Oh, good, I
Dean
got it.
currently has 105 rings now.
Okay, so I literally have to wait for this. Problem is, we're off screen. Target screen. Okay, I had to destroy my
Oh, Dean, did you press square at the right time?
Ah, you got me. Where do my rings go?
Oh, and he's currently lost his rings now.
I would have liked to be able to pick it back up again. Oh, what?
Ah,
But I can run across that. I gotta destroy him again. Okay, roll on screen this time. Oh, no, they're not. That is a bit awkward. Give me a target.
and he tried a few times, but he seems to have grasped the controls of the game pretty well.
Give them all on screen. Seems to have a bit of trouble when I attack him from above. Right. Tommy, you still got a camera on me?
Yeah, I've still got the camera on you.
Okay, so the drift is automatic.
As you can see here,
Automatic.
he's doing really well.
We all move. And my boost. How do I use it? Ground start. I can't use it.
And this console is PS4. And that was,
I won. Look.
and he won.
I got a new record.
Oh,
that means
he
it-
got a new record.
Back big. No, it doesn't mean big. Alright, that was a demo. Nice. Woo. That was really cool. I liked it.
You like that?
Yeah, is that your stuff?
Yep.
Okay, it's still recording.
Oh.
Nice. Just finished playing.
Oh, you didn't bring any for me? Where's my food, Tom? Tom, where's my food? Why have you got my hat on backwards?
I don't know.
There's food there, though. Lots of food. You're eating your bloody chocolate bar. I'm still here hungry. We're in the Xbox section right now. What's that? Disneyland Adventures. More Disney stuff. Is that also Disney? No, I would say it if it was. I don't know where those are. Are those just behind this sign? I'm really zoomed in. Dragon! There's a seat and everything. There we go. All the Dragon Ball characters are there. That's a car game. What's that called? Project Cars?
Yes. Project
That was the one that poster guy was giving out. There's another poster as well. Shadow of War or something.
Watching TV.
Got it.
Which is
Okay, so that looks a bit better, I think.
TV last time.
I will not the word.
So you're
There you
switching
go.
now, we're watching
This is TV.
TV.
Watching someone play a
Here we
guitar.
are.
Alright?
So following Lightning
Oh,
now on
Lightning.
TV.
Team
Oh,
captain
you've got
playing
a
lightning.
three-person
Running away
team.
from cloud.
I didn't know
Taking
that.
good distance, yep.
Trying to use that kind of, you can get up close and personal with Lightning, but you can also switch her up and
I'm
kind of use her as a mid-range character as well. That seems to be what he's doing. Well, he was until then.
That's the Cydia stage. Nice.
Yeah, I was worried that you would be...
Lego! We're playing Lego. Tom's playing Lego. Tom likes Lego. Nothing's happening. It's just loading. How long does it take to load? Oh, you're in.
Well, that one didn't work.
That one didn't work when we tried to turn the game on.
Now it's this one. Apparently. That one don't work.
Is that supposed to be player one?
It was. It has kept crashing a bit, so. In that case, do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Are you a bit Lego campsite?
Not particularly now.
Maybe this
Are you,
will
Tom?
take your life.
I like the Lego movies.
Yeah.
And that made me, when I watched that, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll do the game now.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So you played the games before that, yeah?
I played some of the games, but a while back they probably weren't as detailed as this.
Yeah, it has feels like real Lego. It's weird that it's like perfectly shiny. I think it's a bit freaky yourself, to be honest with you.
I think some people, if they see it on TV, or they see it trailer on TV, they're like, ooh, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I love how you've yet to play any of the game. Oh, there you go, you're in. Just as I said, you'd yet to play it in a game. You go into the game. Took a while at starting up there.
What else did you guys play today?
I played Sonic Forces. That was pretty good.
He did, I didn't.
I played the what was it? The double, the two characters together, the duel or something like that. That was
Was it
pretty.
just for today, or was it like a whole weekend thing for you guys?
Just today.
Just today.
Yeah, just today.
Trying to cram everything in there.
Yeah. Much as we can.
Have you had a go
Planning
on
to-
PlayStation VR before?
No, we haven't.
No.
Definitely get yourself on there if you can.
We wanted to play the Mario Odyssey in the queues for way too long. We may have to give it a miss.
So this one, we weren't expecting a queue for it, so that's why the queue is going on forever.
Which one's that?
We weren't expecting. It's like makes it time or something.
Sorry, Tom, I'm just going to walk away for a second. Monster Hunter.
Yeah, apparently it's the first time you can play it on, so like this.
Oh, I
That's why it's
see.
so busy. We weren't expecting it to be as busy.
Oh, I see. So I record the game and not the person. Yeah, but a very small one.
That's not the
I just like to do this. Huh?
Eventually, give it a few years, you'll be like a multi-millionaire on it. Do you guys like to play
That would be the day. What you done?
I've got it.
So what's going on the screen, Tom? So what's going on? Are you shooting stuff?
Yeah, I think it's just basically shooting.
Did you just get blown up? Oh no. It looked like that for a second. So is this just a shooting game or
I guess.
is that just one part of it?
Oh, yeah, I did get hit then.
You're very focused. Shoot down the enemy ships. I think. The green things. You got a highlighter on your screen when you shoot. Have you shot anything yet? Do you know how to shoot? Is it circle? Oh, you shot something there. What did you press?
Hey,
Press X then. X. Is it working? No, you're not shooting anything now. Still not shooting anything?
maybe is that one then?
Hold on. You're moving around though. You're moving around the screen, so it's got to be the one you're using. Check it. Let's try all the buttons, see which one will make you actually shoot. Oh, there you go, you're shooting now. Which one was that?
Where?
Square. Ah, there you go. Now you can shoot stuff. Nice. Them up.
I got it.
Dead.
Oh,
How much health you got left? Is there health in this?
9,
I don't
8,
see any health.
7. Oh, I'm on.
Oh, I see. You use the little tiny bits in the top corner.
Yeah.
These bits.
4, 3. Oh my god. 2. I'm almost out alive. 1.
No, that's things you're shooting.
Oh, I got hit.
No, that's things you're shooting.
Oh.
Your health was in the top corner,
Oh.
like most games. That's pretty cool, that is. That's quite interesting. Look. It just seems to be like a bit of a shooter. Is there any other gameplay we could have gone to? I'm going to turn the camera off until you get to something a bit less shooterish. Oh, never mind. Forget it. Why is it whenever I say that, things change? When's this cutscene going to end? Ah, it didn't work that time. Ninjas? Can you hear what they're saying on the screen or whatnot?
No. Considering that I
This
don't
cutscenes are a bit hard to watch when you can't hear anything they're saying.
Considering I don't usually like shooting games, this one's alright.
It's alright. once you learned how to shoot, it probably shouldn't have lasted as long as it did, but you didn't know how to shoot. If you want, we can switch screens and use that one, because that one's got the actual fighting gameplay on it.
No, I'm alright.
Yeah? Okay, now you're on the fighting gameplay anyway. Looks very traditional. Traditional logo. Collect all the bits. That's your ally, you can swap to him. So you're ninjas. That explains why it's called Ninjago. Makes sense. I think he died. What? Yeah, he jumped off the friggin' roof. I think you got to use that bit. You might have a double jump. Yeah, fight these guys. Use your attacks. Beat them up. Also, again, top corner is your health.
Oh, nice. Nice. I got life there. Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
What's going on now? It's just broke through the building.
Now.
Yeah, hold circle, don't keep tapping. Just built a machine for you to use. Turn it with L. Rotate the L stick. That's the right one. Left one. Oh yeah. Yeah, you had the left one. Sorry, my mistake. Is that a catapult? Oh, you shot it? Dead. Is that where you gotta go? You did not make that. Have you got a second jump? You got a double jump? Can your character jump twice? Jump and then jump. Yeah, you got a second jump. You haven't been using. You should use the second jump. Get more distance. So you kept falling down the holes.
So it's where to double jump then?
Yeah. Do you want to move on now?
Yeah.
Yeah? We're going to get through everything. So, I just pressed record. So, on the way back. Just finished.
I know where
Right?
I'm completely knackered.
Completely knackered. Like yourself, you're completely knackered.
Completely knackered.
Peter. I don't know what to say, we had fun. It's about all you can say, really. Oh, Doc.
Played games.
Some posters, I got my posters right here.
Watched demos. Well, I weren't many demos.
There were a lot of demos. Played some Mario Odyssey. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to get that when it comes out. Played some Sonic Forces. I want to get that when it comes out too. Jeez. Really expensive when those things come out. They had a few other things, but I'm not going to mention them yet. I'll probably do them on the rest of the video. Can you slow down? You keep speeding up.
Every time I think I'm slowing down, I go, woo.
You get faster, yeah. He ends up going faster whenever he slows down. I don't get it either. Look at you, you're already speeding up again. But yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to edit this. Ooh, it went dark.
Yeah.
But you got your poster. You played that Lego game, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, you'll probably see some of that. The camera cut out while we're playing the Rabbids game.
Yeah.
That was alright. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest.
No.
And there was a few issues with some of the bits and pieces. There's a lot of queuing. There's always a lot of queuing.
Yeah.
It's always the thing. We're just knackered now. Oh yeah, and I was worried about my. I was worried about running out of minutes on the camera. It was the battery I needed to worry about. Because I've got some extra batteries to charge it up with. So we're just going to head home now on the train.
Here we go.
See you then.
So that was just a few things that we did. Yeah. I didn't record some of it because, well, the camera ran out of battery. In fact, you may have noticed, but it ran out of battery in the middle of the Rabbids one. Unless I don't actually have a recording of that because it ran out of battery. I don't remember what clips I've got, but they're already in there now. So now it's over, we actually went back to the Mario Odyssey one a second time because we wanted to each play the opposite levels to ones we played. I didn't record it. The problem is the game requires you to have both hands on the controllers. Now, if you had like the actual switch in the middle, that wouldn't be so bad because you could hold the switch and the camera kind of, maybe, or you could hold it on the switch, you know. But they had the two individual controllers, so I couldn't hold the camera at the same time, which is why I had so much trouble, and why I had to go over to Tom's to do a bit of recording on his and how he played. But that's just a thing. I like the Sonic Forces. That was actually pretty good. I didn't like where the aiming thing seemed to disappear when you're not facing towards the enemy. Well, not facing the enemy. If they're off the screen, even if they're there, the aiming reticle disappears. It's like, well, I can't homing attack them now, and the whole point of this was to homing attack through all of them. That was a bit of an issue, but it wasn't too bad, and the controls were pretty good. Aside from that, they were really good. I had a lot of fun playing it. Same with Mario Odyssey. I had a lot of fun playing that, and I really could do it playing it more. I'm gonna get both of those games when they come out. I don't know if I'm gonna get them immediately when they come out. Mario Odyssey has a good chance of that happening, and Sonic Forces maybe a little bit later along the line. But I'll definitely be getting them. So, those are two main things to look out for in the future. Which I may do a playthrough of each of them, maybe. There was a lot of stuff there. There was the Mario Rabbids. I wasn't a big fan of the Rabbids, to be honest. Now I've played it, I'm sure, for me, it's not worth buying. Other people might really like it, and it does seem like an alright game. I'm just not a fan of those kinds of games. I just cannot get into them. I just don't enjoy playing them. So, it's an alright game, but I'm not interested. I won't be getting it. So, there's that. There was a few other stuff there. Oh god, there's so much to remember. It's hard to remember most of it. We watched the Nintendo stage. We actually watched a bit of the PlayStation stage. The Sony stage. PS4, basically. And some of the other stages as well. There was a lot of stages there. There's a lot of people doing their stage shows, so there's quite a few of them. Wasn't much in the way of YouTubers and whatnot there, but that's generally the idea. Most of them go to Insomnia instead, but, you know. I figured we'd do both because we do both. So we did all this, we did all that stuff. We went around, we had a lot of fun. We met also with the Sonic picture, if it actually got shown in this. If not, I'll show it right there. But with the Sonic picture, there's two of them actually. Actually what happened was, the reason I don't have my hat on is because I put my Mario hat on Sonic's ear, and immediately he put his hand up, grabbed it, and threw it. And looked at me as if I'd just done something evil. I was like, whoa, calm down. It was hilarious, and I wish it'd been recording instead of taking a picture. But at that point in the day, I figured taking pictures would be better, because recordings were just stuff that could have been pictures anyway. Like the dragon thing could have just been a picture. I didn't want to get on the dragon. There was a seat, but I wanted to just record the dragon itself. I had trouble with people getting on there each time I was trying to record a bit of the dragon, but I had to get in the queue in order to actually get a proper recording of it. I like dragons. Okay. We'll get into that later. There's a whole bunch of things that we did. There's a whole plethora of things, and I can't remember half of it because my mind just gets so filled and then just drops stuff. So I'll remember stuff later, but you know. But why I've come back to this rather than just ending the video there is I want to talk about the stuff I got at EGX, the stuff I bought off the merchandise stands, and the stuff I got for free for people just handing stuff out. So I've got it all behind me. You won't be able to see it until I hold it up. I'm gonna start off with some of the flyers and stuff they gave me. So there's this flyer, which isn't really important. Wait for Stellar Mania. This flyer was from something I bought, some store. Now this flyer has a free game with whatever the code is. I'm gonna put my finger over the code. I mean, I did just show it a second ago, but I don't know if you could get the actual digits. Yeah, free game. And by the time this goes up, I'll have already put the code in anyway, so it don't matter. I'm just doing it anyway. On the back, there's some of the indie games like Circuit Breakers that we never actually got to play because there was people playing it already, and they wouldn't get off the console. A few other things in here. They got advertisements for games. None of this is advertisement, by the way, on my part. I haven't been paid for any of this. It's sad that you have to keep saying that on these things. This is going up on both VidMe and YouTube, so I need to say that it's not actual stuff. It's just free stuff it's just stuff it's just a free advertisement thingy, whatever it is, a free booklet that I was given. I'm just showing the stuff that I got. And then there's this Amazon thing. It's literally just a catalog. I'm not even going to show you the inside of that because it's all just buy this, buy that, buy this. Okay, so here is the actual map. Well, that's all the different rooms they had. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but so those are all the different rooms and the areas and all the stuff that we went through. We went up and down, like going back and forth. We had a good time. We had a really good time with that. So that's those. So that's all. That's all the merchandising stuff they threw at us. The free merchandising stuff. But while we're still on free stuff, we got some posters. Yeah, I'll start with this one. It's called Shadow of War. I haven't really heard of it. Middle Earth. And I was thinking, oh man, this kind of sounds like a Hobbit sort of thing. You know, Lord of the Rings sort of thing. And then I spotted him right. I don't know if you can see him. Right there. There's a little golem. So, that is definitely, by the looks of the picture, that is definitely Lord of the Rings. Not The Hobbit, because The Hobbit, it was a prequel thing, wasn't it? Even though, I think The Hobbit was the original book. Which is the one I liked. I liked the original book. I didn't like Lord of the Rings for some reason. I don't know why, I just couldn't get into it. Okay, now this is a really good poster. So, you can tell, you can pretty much tell what it is as soon as I start unraveling it. It's the Sonic Mania poster. That's really cool. I got this over in the section, Sega section. And the place I actually got it from was the Sonic Forces section. And that is a really nice looking poster. I really like that. I'm going to put that side up on my wall. I know a lot of people would prefer to do this, put the Sonic Mania up on the wall. But I think this one looks more interesting. Honestly, this one I like better. Plus, I kind of like Infinite and all that. So, you know. So I'm gonna put this on my wall somewhere. I have no idea where because it's really big. But I am planning to put it on my wall. And now I can't roll it back up. It'll be better for now. There we go. Okay, so that was my Sonic Forces poster. Just listed there. There. Mordor? Why did I say Mordor? It's not Mordor. You can't see that one. It's just that's the Shadow of for the merchandise stuff. I don't really care about the Shadow of War poster, so if it gets a bit bent, yeah, I'm probably not gonna put it up anyway. I'm probably gonna throw it away. So, I mean, if anybody wants it, I can give it away as a contest. I don't know if I can send it out though. That's the problem. So I got a few more things. I'm just gonna bring them over. I can talk directly into the mic. So I'm gonna put this one down, and I'm gonna do this. I got this Final Fantasy card game starter set. Now, if you remember, I had. Where did I put them? I put them in my drawer. I had some Final Fantasy cards before. That was a booster pack, and that was random cards, and I got those from last year, I think, at EGX. So I'm just opening this starter set now. I did open it once already, so it's a bit looser. But I didn't get all the way. I got to about as far as... I got these. I got to about as far as this pack, and then I couldn't open the top, so I needed some scissors. And I got some up here, so I'm going to open it now. But first, I want to show the boards and stuff they're on. So you got this board here. This is the main board. There's some instructions on the back. Apparently each deck works differently or something. I'm not sure. I'm confused on how to actually fold this. Is it that way? No, it's definitely that way. And then that. There we go. Got it. And then there's this one. This is stuff I bought, by the way. This is actually stuff I bought. The Final Fantasy cards and the... That's the first one I started with, isn't it? Yeah, this is what I bought. There's some instructions. Some more instructions. There is a lot of instructions to this game. For a game that's just come out, there are a lot of instructions. Hoo boy. Most games don't start off that complicated to begin with, especially when they're based off a series. Okay, so I'm going to cut these open so I can see what cards I have in this pack, because they're not listed on the pack, which is a bad idea for cards, and I know you're just starting, but if you're being this complicated, please tell us which cards you've got in the packs. The starter packs, at least. So we know which ones to choose, especially if you want to be competitive about it. I mean, you wouldn't be, but, you know, anybody who might want to would need to know what cards are in the pack so they can pick based on what the cards do. But anyway, I can just get this open. It's like an unboxing video, which I've never done. Okay, so we got two Zidanes. I got three Zidanes, so there's three of those. Oh, this is the I don't know if I mentioned it. You probably saw it, but this is a Final Fantasy 9 pack. It didn't have 8 or 7, which was really bad. 8's not out apparently, and 7 was sold out. So they must have been very popular. We got Vivi, Mem card. And Zidane was, I forget what I called Zidane when I played it. So there's Mem card. This guy's called Amaranth? Was that really his name? I think we called him Shanks. So that's our Shanks of the group. You got Black Waltz. We never gave him a name. He's just Black Waltz. Shouldn't there be 3 of you Black Waltz? It's Black Waltz 2. So maybe there's different ones in the pack. Okay. I'm pretty sure these ones are not Final Fantasy 9. That is poor advertising. Yeah, these are just generic cards. There's the Ranger, the Evoker, and the Samurai. None of them are Final Fantasy 9 cards. These are all just standard Final Fantasy cards from, I believe, the first places. I think it's because they're backups. That from the Samurai. So that's a thing. Okay, was there Ifrit in Final Fantasy 9? Because we got 2 Ifrit cards here. But if you notice the design is Final Fantasy 8. So, that's the wrong Ifrit. Why is it in the 9-pack? I mean, I'm not really complaining because I like Ifrit and I like his design in 8, but what? Then we got generic cards again. The Sage, the Warrior. None of these are actually part of Final Fantasy 9. The Ninja. The Summoner, which technically is, but isn't. And then we have the actual Summoner. One of the main characters of the game. Garnet. Or Dagger. Or Princess. What did we call her? Lucy? I think we called her Lucy. When I played it. On Twitch. Reminds me, I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch at some point. I'll do an announcement video for that. Quina! Or Quena, or whatever, however you say it. I think we called her Licky? Licky or something like that? Licky or something like that? Just Licky. This is Steiner. Steiner, I think. What did we call him? We called him Soul or something? Soul. Yeah, I think it was Soul. Damn it, Soul. Soul was the Steiner. Okay, this one's an actual character, even though it doesn't look like it. Artemisian. Was he the traveling was he the traveling Moogle? He might have been the traveling Moogle, or he's just a really good Moogle or something like that. I know he's a very specific one. Or he could be Aiko's Mog friend. And we have Aiko here. Who I forget what I called her as well. I think it was Isuna or something like that. Then we have Mog. Got Mog. Now that might be her Mog, actually. I don't know which one's her Mog. She had a Mog friend. Then we just got the standard Evoker, which I'm pretty sure I already had Evokers in here already, so they're already throwing multiple cards at me that aren't even involved. Fairy, which again isn't a Final Fantasy IX. There's some more Moogles here, and I think this is just throwing random Moogles in because they're in every game. Then we have a Knight. It's just a Knight. Honestly, this is poor. This is really poor. I'm sorry, but this is really poor. We have no villains in here at all. I think half of the party's missing. Final Fantasy IX has no lack of characters. I know there are plenty of characters. Even throwaway characters. You could have the Queen in here. You could have you could have a bunch of characters. There are a bunch of characters. The Queen side woman, what's her name? The one that Steiner likes. She could be a character. There's the main villain guy. There's so many things. What was his name? Gilgamesh or something? There are so many characters you could throw in here for Final Fantasy IX, and instead they have Ranger, Evoker, twice, Samurai, Ifrit for some reason. Ifrit's in here, but not the main one that they start off finding. And what was his name? The God of Thunder, Lightning, God of Lightning. What's his name? I've forgotten his name. You know what it is. Tell me what it was, because I've forgotten, and I will probably remember after this recording. But they had so many they could have picked from. This is bad. This is not a themed deck. They've thrown some cards that look like the characters in there, and then some other cards which have no relation to the actual game. That's bad. I like the ones that are the characters, though. I do like the ones that are the characters. I do like that I got Ifrit, even though the 8 one's not out yet. And Ifrit is stylized in the 8 version. Unless 9 has the same stylization for Ifrit. Pretty sure that's the 8 stylization. So that is really bad. I am disappointed. Completely disappointed in that. But I'm glad I tried. Actually, I'm going to get them back out again because I might need them for the next one. Or at least one of them for the next one. Oh, I lost the back. I almost lost the cards. We'll take the Zidane off the top. But that is just that is poor. The game is a bit complicated, and I'm not a fan of it. Not the game Final Fantasy 9, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Final Fantasy 9 either. But I do like the characters. And it's really sad that they don't put the characters in and instead put standard characterizations in. You can even have multiple of the same character as long as you give them different traits. And go, wow, okay, so this is basically a different form of the same character. We have Dissidia now, so there's no excuse, really. Okay, so here I have some card sleeves. I literally just got them out the packet. I should have shown you that. I got some card sleeves from the same place. Now these are all Sephiroth because I liked the way it the way it looks. Better than all the other ones they had there at the time. It just looks nice and dark and sinister and whatnot. And I kind of like the look of that. So I'm going to put a card in here. Because these are meant for the Final Fantasy cards. As these are covers for the cards. I'll just put this in here like so. And we have Zidane. And on the back, we have a Sephiroth sleeve. So my card deck is going to start with, you're going to have Sephiroth on the back of every single one. But what I wanted to do was use it with my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm going to check to see if they're the right sizes and whatnot, but I don't know. If they're not, I'll just use them for these and fill them up. I've got some extra cards to add to them. There is actually more of these than there are cards in the starter set, I think. How many cards are in the starter set? Does it not say? Oh, 50 cards. There's 50 cards in the starter deck, and there's actually 60 sleeves. So there's 10 more sleeves than you need. So the cards I've got in my drawer are going to be fine for that. So, disappointment on the cards aside. Missing characters. Let's continue on with all the stuff I've got. I'm going to go with this one next. I got a Gengar. He's looking at me funny. He's a little bit evil. I think I'm going to put him alongside the evil smiley face. He's just okay. You go do you. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Okay, next we have actually the last thing that I bought. I'll throw that on the bed because that's just a bit of plastic. It was a plastic bag. That's what I bought. No. I bought Spyro the Dragon for the PlayStation. What? It's got a dragon in it. I like Spyro. I've always liked Spyro, but I've never completed his game. Now's the chance to do it. Maybe on stream? We'll see what happens in the future. I do plan to have some streams eventually. So, this may be a game that I play. In fact, I'm going to open it. It's not in a new packet. It is in a packet. It is in a sealed packet, but it's not in a new sealed packet. This is actually secondhand. They do say on the thing, though, that they do them up and they make them look nice and whatnot. Clean them up and whatnot. So, this one does have a broken case. It's got a crack on it. You can see it right there. It's a crack across the back. But yeah, there's the back of the case and everything. Nice and shiny. Also, sorry for the poor quality videos while I was doing EGX. I don't have a good camera. That's the best camera I could find that I had. Think. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. I think that's the best. But there's the Spyro. Oh my god. I forgot they put this in multiple languages. That just fills out the book. The actual size is... Yeah, the actual size of the book is just that much out of that. It starts with a grey version, which is interesting because pretty sure one of the versions Spyro spells Ripto, doesn't it, in one of the game's languages? But the front cover is the same on all of these. So it wasn't intended for them anyway. There's a bunch of stuff in here. We'll get to that when we do the stream. And there's the game. Proper Insomniac. Spyro the Dragon. Nice and clean. game. Let's hope it works. Let's hope it works well. And I will probably play that on a stream. That'll be cool to play. I like that I've got that. See, we ended on a high note. We started a bit low because of the cards, but we ended on a high note with a Spyro. And a sort of weird note with the Gengar, who just happened to be here. Actually, did I buy him? I don't remember buying him. Uh-oh. Where did he come from? He just appeared one day. In my bag. Like magic. Or ghosts. Okay. I've actually sealed it back up again. What a great sealed bag. It doesn't work. Okay, so that's all I wanted to show. I think we basically had half an hour of Insomnia and half an hour of me showing you stuff. I'm going to put the poster up somewhere. I'm going to put these game stuff away. I'm going to put these cards in their sleeves. Even though I'm disappointed with the cards themselves. I'm going to try out the Yu-Gi-Oh ones and all that. And, yeah, I'm going to get that free game that I supposedly have. I think. It's not going to be a very good one if it's free anyway. So, thanks everyone for watching. But for now, we're done here. See ya. And yes, I wore this t-shirt the whole time, but it was covered up, so it was a bit of a downer on both sides. And I wore a Barry hat the whole time, at one point. And the point where Sonic threw it. Damn you, Sonic!